A 60 amp circuit supplying power to a hot tub is permitted to utilize a cord and plug connection. Furthermore, this cord and plug assembly can function as the mandated disconnecting means provided it is within sight of the hot tub controller and adheres to stringent conditions. Firstly, the cord and plug configuration must possess an amperage rating of not less than 60 amps, aligning with or exceeding the circuit's capacity. Secondly, the cord and plug must be explicitly designed and approved for outdoor applications exhibiting resistance to environmental factors such as moisture, ultraviolet radiation, and temperature fluctuations. Thirdly, the cord and plug connection must be established through a properly grounded receptacle, ensuring a safe and reliable electrical pathway. Fourthly, this receptacle must be positioned in direct sight of the hot tub controller, allowing for immediate disconnection of power in emergency scenarios or during maintenance procedures. Fifthly, and critically, the cord and plug assembly must be free from any signs of damage, including frayed wires, cracked insulation, or loose connections to prevent electrical hazards. If all these prerequisites are satisfied, the cord and plug connection effectively fulfills the disconnecting means obligation as stipulated by the National Electrical Code, or NEC. In addition to these core requirements, proper bonding of the hot tub to the electrical system, as outlined in the NEC, is paramount. This bonding measure ensures an equipotential plane, minimizing the risk of electrical shock to users by mitigating voltage differences between metallic components. The selection of the appropriate cord type is crucial, factoring in its ampacity, voltage rating, and suitability for wet locations. Consider using a heavy-duty cord specifically designed for outdoor use and wet environments, such as those listed as Type SU, CU, or similar designations. The length of the cord should be minimized to reduce voltage drop and potential hazards, while still providing sufficient flexibility for maintenance and servicing. The receptacle itself must be weather-resistant and properly installed with a weatherproof cover to prevent water ingress. Ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection is typically required for hot tub circuits to further enhance safety. The disconnecting means must be readily accessible and clearly labeled for easy identification in case of an emergency. Verify that the installation adheres to all local electrical codes and regulations, which may have additional requirements beyond the NEC. Regular inspections of the cord and plug connection are recommended to identify any signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. Any damaged component should be promptly replaced by a qualified electrician. Never attempt to repair a damaged cord or plug yourself, as this can create a serious electrical hazard. The size of the conductors feeding the receptacle must be properly sized to handle the 60 amps load, taking into account factors such as ambient temperature and conductor insulation type, according to NEC Table 310.15. Overcurrent protection, such as a 60 amp circuit breaker, must be installed in the electrical panel to protect the circuit from overloads and short circuits. All electrical work should be performed by a licensed and qualified electrician who is familiar with the NEC and local electrical codes. Ensure that the hot tub is properly filled with water before energizing the circuit to prevent damage to the heating elements. The hot tub should be regularly maintained according to the manufacturer's instructions to ensure safe and reliable operation. If the hot tub is not in use for an extended period, it is recommended to disconnect the power supply at the circuit breaker. Consider installing a surge protector to protect the hot tub's electrical components from voltage spikes and surges. The location of the disconnecting means should be easily accessible even during inclement weather conditions. The disconnecting means should be mounted at a height that is convenient for operation and inspection. Consider using a lockable disconnecting means to prevent unauthorized access or accidental disconnection. The cord and plug connection should be installed in a manner that prevents strain on the conductors and connections. The cord should not be subjected to excessive bending or twisting, as this can damage the insulation and conductors. The receptacle should be securely mounted to a suitable surface to prevent it from being dislodged or damaged. The disconnecting means should be clearly labeled with the words hot tub disconnect or similar wording. The labeling should be durable and weather resistant. The disconnecting means should be located in a position where it is not likely to be obstructed by plants, furniture, or other objects. The disconnecting means should be readily visible from the hot tub and the controller. The disconnecting means should be installed in a location that is protected from physical damage. The disconnecting means should be installed in a location that is not subject to excessive moisture or humidity. The disconnecting means should be installed in a location that is not exposed to direct sunlight for extended periods of time. The disconnecting means should be installed in a location that is not accessible to children. The disconnecting means should be installed in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. The disconnecting means should be inspected regularly to ensure that it is in good working order. If the disconnecting means is found to be damaged, it should be replaced immediately. The disconnecting means should be replaced by a qualified electrician. The disconnecting means should be listed by a recognized testing laboratory. The disconnecting means should be suitable for use in a wet location. The disconnecting means should be rated for the voltage and current of the hot tub circuit. The disconnecting means should be installed in a readily accessible location. The disconnecting means should be located within sight of the hot tub controller. The disconnecting means should be permanently installed. The disconnecting means should be capable of disconnecting all ungrounded conductors of the hot tub circuit. The disconnecting means should be a switch or a circuit breaker. The disconnecting means should be clearly labeled. The disconnecting means should be installed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. The disconnecting means should be inspected regularly. If the disconnecting means is found to be defective, it should be replaced immediately. The disconnecting means should be replaced by a qualified electrician. The disconnecting means should comply with all applicable codes and standards. The disconnecting means is an important safety device. It protects people from electrical shock. It also protects the hot tub from damage. The disconnecting means should be installed and maintained properly. If you have any questions about the disconnecting means, consult with a qualified electrician. The 60 amp circuit must be properly sized for the load of the hot tub. This includes the heater, pump, and any other electrical components. The circuit breaker must be sized appropriately for the conductors in the load. The conductors must be properly insulated and protected from physical damage. The conductors must be installed in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. The grounding system must be properly installed and maintained. The grounding system must be connected to the hot tub and all other electrical equipment. The grounding system must be inspected regularly. The hot tub must be bonded to the electrical system. Bonding helps to prevent electrical shock. The bonding conductor must be properly sized and installed. The bonding conductor must be connected to the hot tub and all other metallic parts. The bonding conductor must be inspected regularly. GFCI protection is required for all hot tub circuits. GFCI protection helps to prevent electrical shock. The GFCI device must be tested regularly. The GFCI device must be replaced if it fails. The hot tub must be installed in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. The hot tub must be inspected by a qualified electrician before it is used. The hot tub must be maintained properly. Regular maintenance will help to prevent problems. If you have any questions about hot tub safety, consult with a qualified electrician. Always ensure the hot tub is installed on a level surface to prevent stress on the plumbing and electrical connections. Protect the hot tub from extreme weather conditions such as direct sunlight or freezing temperatures. Keep the hot tub clean and free of debris. This will help to prevent the growth of bacteria and algae. Use only approved chemicals to sanitize the hot tub water. Follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Test the water regularly to ensure that it is properly balanced. Replace the water regularly. Drain and clean the hot tub at least every 3 months. Inspect the hot tub regularly for any signs of damage. Repair any damage immediately. Have the hot tub inspected by a qualified technician at least once a year. Follow all safety precautions when using the hot tub. Never use electrical appliances near the hot tub. Never allow children to use the hot tub unsupervised. Never use the hot tub if you are under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Never use the hot tub if you have a medical condition that could be aggravated by heat. Always consult with your doctor before using the hot tub. The information provided here is for general guidance only. It is not a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician or other professional before performing any electrical work. The National Electrical Code, or NEC Article 680, provides specific requirements for the installation of hot tubs, spas, and swimming pools. It is essential to comply with these requirements to ensure safety. Article 680.42 covers the specific requirements for disconnecting means for hot tubs and spas. The disconnecting means must be readily accessible and within sight of the hot tub or spa. It must also be rated for the voltage and current of the equipment. The disconnecting means can be a switch or a circuit breaker. It must be capable of disconnecting all ungrounded conductors. The disconnecting means must be clearly labeled to indicate its purpose. The disconnecting means must be installed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. Article 680.26 provides requirements for bonding of metal parts. All metal parts within 5 feet of the hot tub or spa must be bonded together. This includes metal piping, metal conduit, metal fences, and metal doors. The bonding conductor must be sized in accordance with Table 250.122. The bonding conductor must be connected to a common bonding grid. The common bonding grid must be connected to the grounding electrode system. Article 680.22 provides requirements for ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection. GFCI protection is required for all 125 volts, 15 amps, and 20 amps receptacles within 20 feet of the hot tub or spa. GFCI protection is also required for all electrical equipment that supplies power to the hot tub or spa. The GFCI device must be tested regularly to ensure that it is working properly. The information provided here is not exhaustive. There may be other requirements that apply to your specific installation. Always consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that your installation complies with all applicable codes and regulations. Remember to consult the latest edition of the NEC for the most up-to-date requirements.